TeachFX uses machine learning to empower teachers with their own personal instructional coach. So I'm Jamie. I'm the founder of TeachFX. This is me when I used to teach, coaching basketball. I was a high school math and English teacher in Harlem, New York. And one of the problems that I faced as a teacher was that I rarely, if ever, received any feedback on my teaching. In fact, my English classes were never observed by another adult my entire teaching career. So I created TeachFX, which leverages some of the latest advances in voice AI to automatically measure student engagement and provide targeted pedagogical feedback on teachers' practice. It's super simple to use. Teachers record their class with their phone or their laptop, and the app generates a report instantly and on demand. In addition to being a former teacher, I'm also a former tech entrepreneur, and I recently finished my MBA and MA in education at Stanford. My co-founder is a machine learning engineer from Stanford, and our team also consists of David Brazer, one of my professors at the Graduate School of Education, who himself was a former teacher and high school principal. So Rachel Lotan and other researchers have shown over and again that the more that students speak in class, the more they learn. And yet, John Hattie's work, for example, has shown that currently teachers are talking around 80% of the time of class on average. So TeachFX starts by visualizing for teachers which portions of their class are teacher talk versus student talk, group talk, and silence. And then the app goes on to provide the exact same type of coaching and feedback that an instructional coach would provide on high-leverage teaching strategies like how well you're using wait time, what your questioning technique is like, what are the levels of discourse that you're seeing in your classroom, are you getting uptake that you wanted, your lesson design, and a whole lot more. The app helps teachers uncover whether unconscious biases may be surfacing in the classroom, and even how well individual students are participating. Oh, and it works. We have thousands of teachers using the tool and have doubled their student engagement, or more than doubled their student engagement as a result. Teachers report feeling shocked by how much they talk compared to their kids, and use the app's feedback to make some pretty intense changes to their teaching, and also the awareness that the app provides. It's like the saying, what gets measured gets done. And the greatest beneficiaries of this change are our most vulnerable students. English learners, students with disabilities, students from low-income families. Who, these also happen to be groups that are supported by federal funding. So we know that the teacher professional development market is enormous, and it's also, teachers hate the professional development they get. I lived this. I've been through these PDs. You come in, you sit down, it's like this. You sit down and listen to somebody talk at you. It's totally one-size-fits-all. I have no say in it as a teacher. My administrators have decided what this PD is going to be about. And it's like a high-price facilitator coming in. And also, it's a lot of people's time, so it's very expensive. And the fact that it's expensive is one of the reasons why it happens so infrequently. And because it's infrequent, it doesn't really make any difference in teaching. And that's been shown over and over again, which is probably why 71% of teachers say that they're dissatisfied with the professional development that they're receiving. TeachFX, meanwhile, is creating the future of professional learning. We are an intensely personalized way to empower teachers to lead their own learning. And at a fraction of the cost of traditional PD, and more importantly, a fraction of the effort. We are affordable enough that teachers can use this on a regular basis in a job-embedded way. And that's exactly what teachers are doing. They're reflecting on their practice using the tool independently. Coaches are using it in their observations, and as a way to sort of be in the classroom when they literally don't have enough time to be in every teacher's classroom. Teacher teams are also using this to collaborate. They're bringing in evidence from the classroom into those PLC conversations. And we have about 40 school and district customers now. We're growing quickly. So just to sum up, today we have an incredible product that we know moves teacher practice, which is the hardest thing to do in education.
We have some early revenue. We've raised $2.4 million in seed funding from Reach Capital, UU Ventures, New Fund, and Broadeye. And while we're not currently raising any more funding now, we are looking for partners. So if you lead a school or district or work with somebody who does, we want to talk to you. We are revolutionizing professional development, and we want you to be a part of that. So let's talk. Look, I got into this business because I care deeply about educational equity and empowering teachers to make their classrooms more student-centered. Thank you.